What's up, guys? I know it's been a really long time since I've done a video, probably over a month. And I wasn't going to do a video, but I figured at this point it's been so long, I might as well do one. I don't do a whole lot in the spring and summer just because I have so much stuff to do outside, but I figured I'd give you a really brief, really quick update on what I'm doing. Um, First and foremost, the first thing I want to do, hopefully this weekend, but then again, you never know with me, is to fix this yard. This used to be three sets of two tracks, which didn't exactly make sense. So now it's two sets of three tracks. So this track, and this track are all westbound classification tracks to Pittsburgh and Chicago. This track, and this track are eastbound classification tracks to Philadelphia and, well, Enola and Philadelphia. This front track is still a runaround track, and these two tracks back here are storage tracks. One for Tyrone and one for Crescent for the local trains. To store tank cars filled with chemicals that are destined for Tyrone, and just stuff coming down from Crescent for the other. And then that back track is still the coal car track for the Altoona Pipe and Steel Mill and the power plant. This is something I would like to get done soon. I'm not sure if I will be able to or not. I mean, I should be able to get it done in the next week or so. I mean, all it takes is one rainy day to get it done. I just got to get down to doing it. So this is the first project. Second project is to get the entire Horseshoe Curve done. This mountain will be easy because I know how it's going to go. That back mountain's going to be a little tough because I got to do rock carvings. And this mountain's going to be a little tricky just because it's kind of narrow, if you can see. And then the last project, which won't be for a while, but I do want to get down to doing, is the Tyrone loopback. Passenger cars don't like this inside loop because it's pretty shallow. It's 18-inch radius. Even though it's realistic, the stations are between the tracks, like the way they were in real life in the 50s. I might actually move these to the inside and pull this out a little bit to increase the radius so the passenger cars hopefully run better. And I also might move the tracks to the wall instead of behind the tunnel, so I can put Sinking Valley in the middle rather than against the wall, but we'll see on that. Downtown Tyrone will actually be done sometime this summer. I have the buildings for it, and I just got to lay them out. This outside loop will stay the same. I might relay it with better track, but where it's laid out is about where it's going to be. And then we go down to this end. Whoops, as I bump into literally everything on the layout. This switch is headed to Altoona Works. Altoona Works will be right here where this fridge is. This fridge is going to go on the other side of the room. There'll be a few yard tracks to store engines. This engine shed right here, the tan one, will be right over here. There'll be a turntable here, so that this will be Altoona Works, the actual shops, and I'll have a few little back shops and things like that here, and then which will be down on this level. And this upper level will be the coal mine. It'll be the probably the South Fork coal mine, which is a little ways away from Crescent, I believe. And behind it will be the Enola staging, and on the bottom level, behind Altoona Works, will be on the upper level behind the coal mine will be Pitcairn staging, and on the bottom level behind the Altoona Works will be Enola staging. So that's pretty much what I'm working on now. Up here, this is a crossover, and we have a reversing loop, not a auto reverser, but a manual reversing loop, just like this. It's like on the bottom level, if you want to use a crossover, coming from the left, you have the auto reverser, manual reverser switch to the left. And if you want to come in from the right, you have it switch to the right. We'll do the same thing for the upper level. And as you can see, we have some switches designed for the Crescent area, which is the flour and feed mill. And we'll also have a switch back there to go to the Crescent engine refueling facilities for the helpers. So any train that's headed down the curve will have a helper from Crescent, and any train headed up the curve will have a helper from Altoona. So that's all I have for you right now. But hopefully, in the next couple weeks, I'll have the yard done. I would say this weekend, but I don't want to get people's hopes up. But anyways, I hope you guys like this video, and it should pick up a little bit. I should get some more stuff done in the next month. But until the next video, I'll see you guys later.